Hi everybody. I've been doing drywall today, so I came in. I need to do my craft roulette card, and then I'll probably log off and do a separate video about. Somebody was mentioning on Anne's live that Treasure Trovember, I think it was called, and so I think with all the November craziness stuff that I'm gonna pick one and go with that, and obviously do some gratitude stuff as well, but that'll be more of a in my journal private kind of thing. But right now I am going to make a postcard for Craft Roulette. So I'm just going to start with the bare bones 5x7. I could have done a smaller, but I kind of enjoy using the paper that I use. So I have to decide between using all the bright colors or a simple background. I think I'll go simple background. So I'm going to cut this a 1/4 inch smaller than the base, which is 5x7. So this will be 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Again, I was doing drywall in my sister's tiny home today, so excuse that my nails look like hooey. Hopefully we'll be able to sit down and take the nail polish off, put new nail polish on it, sometime this lifetime. Simple. Do not do that at home. Holy crap. That always gives me a little bit of a heart attack when I'm not paying attention. I just had a feeling the glue was going to misbehave today. I'm going old school for this. Well, not truly old school, or we'd be having to paste it like we used to have back in grade school that you had to smear on. I would have loved to have this purple disappearing stuff when I was in grade school. So know for sure where it was at, which is everywhere. I was the same kind of crafter in grade school as I am now. Art class was one of my favorite things, except of course I wasn't your standard issue artistic, so I thought I was not artistic, because that's how that works. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. Just do some layers and just roll with it. So today's prompts are a postcard. Well, they were Fridays, but I did not get to it till today. A postcard, Easter basket colors, which, it was discussed that you can put anything in an Easter basket. So jelly bean colors. I say that all of these can be jelly bean colors. And that's the whole point of being able to stretch the idea of what they're supposed to be. And then something shiny. So, and packages or packaging. I think I'm going to go with this guy. I had to make myself cut into this paper Christmas stuff. I kind of want to hoard it, and then I'm like, you know what? I've got so much stuff. I have got to use some of it. So I made myself do it. I got into it. I'm going to use it. when you cut into something like that and you make wonky corners, make your first flat corner and then do systematically square them off, unless your goal is wonky. It still may be a little wonky, but you can make it slightly less wonky. That needs some sort of background. You sit down. Perfect. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. If you did trick-or-treating or Halloween partying, that you had fun, stayed safe, got so much candy that you couldn't stand it, you know. I actually realized that I don't remember, maybe last year I didn't either, but I didn't even have a Reese cup this weekend, which is, you know, kind of a thing that you do for Halloween. Well, it's the thing I do. I guess if you don't like peanut butter or chocolate. Well, first of all, I don't know if we can be friends, but if we can still be friends. I just was so busy that I made corn chowder for everybody after we did drywall and stuff. And then I have homemade apple butter in the crock pot. And right now it's cooling enough for me to take out. I'm lazy and do not take the peels off the apples until it's done. And then when I put it through the sieve, I take the peels off, because I can make a lot more if I don't have to be mad at peeling. So, packaging. Cookies are packaged. I'm going to take those. I like the little Christmas package, but I don't know, this one does it for me more. Who else besides me has 3,000 pairs of scissors? You'll have to comment in the comment box. I've gotten kind of used to doing live, so I keep looking for people to comment, but you're not here. I say I've gotten used to it like I have 7,000 videos, but you know what I mean. Between my videos and then, you know, jumping on other people's lives and chatting, it's definitely a different vibe. So, I like it. So if you are either not a fan of fussy cutting, or you're just like don't know the tricks, one of the things that people don't realize is get it out of the set before you try to go detail, because then you have less crap getting in your way. And if you have, you know, something and you're going in circles, cut that extra off and get it out of there, and then that way you're not hung up on the paper that is right there. And then of course the usual, hold your scissors still and turn your paper. And the one that apparently I have to eventually do a class on is hold your scissors with your third finger and not your first one. You have more dexterity that way. This and that. And we need a third thing to round out our goodies. That is kind of psychedelic, this guy. I'll put him on something where he can be in the back, but I'm going to go with your standard issue lolly. Let's see if I can make a circle that doesn't look like it's a hot mess. And this can be one of our shiny things. Oh, it's got a flat side. We'll have to tuck that in behind the guys. So to get my shiny, I'm going to get on my ink on 3 liquid pixie dust out. And I get it. I'm sure there's other places to get it. I think you can get it directly from Ink on 3. But I love the people at Red Rubber Stamps. If you do not have this and you have Link of Stella or something like it, works perfectly. I just really like this. I feel like I could use it every day and never run out. How is it? I have stamp blocks with stamps still on them in here. I know, I don't put things away, that's why. So you just put a little dropper full, I don't even dropper full, a drop on your stamp block. If you want it super shiny, go straight. If not, add a little water. I usually start with it this way and then add water as I go. And I doubt you can see. On that, you're probably definitely not going to be able to see it. Let me get it on the cookies. Because, you know, the icing on those is all shiny, I'm sure. Mercy. So shimmery cookies, and I'll do a shimmery bow on the cookie jar, ribbon. Well, let's say the lid is also shimmery. I'm going to try to use up what's on my block here. Yike. And then I will make the snow on this roof a little shimmery. And then let's make the white parts on the car a little shimmery. I could do all sorts of shimmery because that's snow down here too. It is so hard to catch the shimmer on camera, and there we go. So this shimmer stuff cleans up pretty well with just water. I'll take my block to the sink and that to the sink and use like a dot of dish soap. This breaks up the surface tension of the water. I am going to hit pause and dry these and then come back and shove them on, and I think we'll be all done. Well, that didn't take long, except for I didn't even blow away the little circle. It went missing. And I had to get out a different one. Oh my gosh, if I lost a second one, I swear, what could they possibly be sticking to? Okay, well, there's the first one. So somewhere floating around is the one I didn't want to use, and then I got it out anyway because I'd lost the other one. Holy cow. Okay. I also got out a different glue bottle for this, and it is a lot more sensitive than the previous one, so don't do that. I do love my glue press. I have a bad habit of leaving it in the little holder longer than I should, and then it gets unhappy with me. And that is not its fault, it's my fault. So I'm going to leave the very end of this uncovered because I want to tuck underneath it the little candy. Oh, the other day, because I put glue on my hand to mix it someplace, my sister thought that my skin on my hand was falling off. It wasn't funny in like ha-ha kind of way, but funny in a I can't believe she doesn't know me better than that kind of way. Oh yes, little flat spot tucked under. No one will ever know that the candy got melted or that we weren't as good at circle cutting as we thought we were. So it isn't the most exciting craft roulette card I've ever made, and if I hadn't put it off for so long, I might have done some more background work, but I'm calling it. It fits the parameters with a little stretch, and I guess I'll save this, upload it, then I will upload the video for you guys. So have a great one. I'll see you when we start working on Treasure Trovember. I'll be working on it shortly, but when you see it, I don't know. Thanks. Bye.